Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Today we're going to go ahead and continue this mage run that we've been working on for a little bit now. As you can see, we've got a fairly strong build right now. We've got a Horn of Plenty that we've almost maxed out, that we're using in conjunction with the meal talent here in Tier 2 to get a lot of value, as well as the empowering meal in Tier 1 to a lesser extent, but it's primarily the the wand charging every time you snack with the Horn of Plenty that's powering our build right now. We've got a couple of other wands that are doing a lot of damage for us. We've got the Thieves Armband, which is a reasonably interesting artifact, and we've got a +3 scale armor that we got from the Ghost, which is just real powerful. We've got 2 points to spend here, so I think I'm gonna grab. I really don't care about Scroll of Inscribed Power. Just because this works on spell items, and I might make those later. I'm gonna go ahead and get a point in that, and then we will max out Shield Battery, just to increase the amount. If we need to use a wand on ourselves to get shield, it's nice to have as much as possible. That's an anti-magic caster. That's annoying. And he didn't actually see us. We don't have any way to stop time to get to him. But we are swift, so thought maybe he would move into the shop room and allow me to sneak up on him, but that didn't seem to be the case. You will notice here that as I'm attacking him, I keep on getting that that mana recharging symbol, and that's just that's the Battlemage thing happening. Which I would be shooting my wand in between attacking him if he wasn't an anti-magic champion, but that's just the affix we hate seeing as mage. And we're not super damaged by it because we have good weapon and armor right now, but we might actually try to get a plate up to like +5 or +6 or something like that, so we might not spend every single upgrade scroll in on our staff. We'll just kill that bat before he gets to us. The Frost Wand has very high scaling for the first shot, but it does reduce damage to enemies that are already chilled. So, and let's we want to let this guy get a little bit closer because we would like to take some circle kite hits here. And that allows us to activate the Battle Mage ability, so we can get wand charges back that we might have otherwise lost. So as we play now, I'm kind of just trying to balance my usage of each wand so that I have the maximum number of wands that can take an extra point of charge every time I get a Battle Mage auto attack and recharge some wand. Though our wands are doing enough damage that I'm not getting any chances to auto attack. Let's see, striking worth of artifact recharging. That's pretty solid. That I think that might actually create an infinite loop with the Horn of Plenty and the So we're definitely gonna consider that one. Battle Mage staff is fully charged. I think we do like this because we're getting up to full charge quite a bit. So we're probably gonna consider putting points in excess charge here. And then Empowered Strike's probably good, but I think we're generating so many wand charges that we don't really need to worry too much about yeah, I don't think we really need to worry too much about Empowered Strike. We'll probably end up putting points in it eventually, because I think it's better than Ally Warp. Or I'm not doing a build that takes advantage of Ally Warp. Ally Warp's probably very strong if you're doing an ally build, so it's probably really good on the Necromancer specifically. And then Desperate Power, I'm generating so many wand charges, it's unlikely I'm getting to the end of my wands. So we'll go ahead and just take the excess charge there. And that'll make it a lot easier for us to actually get into melee range and get some of that extra charge by smacking stuff with the staff. Is that? Yeah, that's definitely a mimic. Let's take some smacks here, and we get some free surprise attacks since we have a lot of grass in this room, which is nice. Oh yeah, I should never be starving because I'm. If I could cause the game to just automatically snack every time I get the 10th charge in my Horn of Plenty, I would be. Oh, speaking of Horn of Plenty, I actually need to put that last bit of food in and max it out. There we go. Ugh, and now our wand charges are all full, so we should be getting a lot of charge. A lot of charge from... Or a lot of shielding, excuse me, from our wands. Yeah, that's 12 shielding we just got, and then we're also going to hit him with a Frost Wand and a Lightning Wand. Why not? We'll just cast the whole assortment at him. And then, just because I forget all the time, we'll go ahead and snack to get some artifact or wand recharging and get those charges back. Yeah, so we barely have to melee at all. We can just shoot everything forever. We do still want to melee the... It probably would have been better to melee him, but... I don't know. We're very powerful as the mage. Surprise, surprise. I don't know. The build is fun and it's very powerful. It plays out the same every time, which does not make it among my favorites. We're gonna take a little bit of zap damage there, but you won't know it's until I side it. So it's not a mimic. Go ahead and snack there to recharge our wands. Oh, look at that. We're back at full wand charge again, so we'll gain a ton of shield. Yeah, I think we've reached a snowball point with this build. So we got a Stone of Enchantment earlier, by the way, and I don't want to put it on my staff yet because I'm not done upgrading it yet, and we're at the point where upgrade scrolls will overwrite. Let's see, attack him there once to fill up our wands, and then and he's not going to be able to even get through our shield, I think. That's not upgraded anymore. That's a bummer. Oh, that fell on a pitfall trap. So that healing potion, I think, is... Oh, the key went downstairs too. That's kind of obnoxious. So we're gonna have to go to the next floor before we can fully loot this one, which is fine, but it's not my favorite. We go ahead and blind that bat. It could have given us a health potion if we got lucky, and it also should put some experience on the thief's armband, which is worth doing. Man, that's I wonder if that's gonna glitch it out and prevent me from using that key. Yeah, because that's the only thing I have left to do, and this crystal key must go to a chest behind that door that I can't get through. Oh, he's not quite dead yet. Do I have any? No, I don't have any projectiles to throw at him, but I'll smack him and get some wand charge back. And we'll eat some food and get some wand charges back. Okay. I wonder if the game is able to tell, like, if it internally keeps track of which keys are from which floor. Alright, and I'm actually going to count the number of silver keys that I pick up, or I'm going to have to pay attention to see if any silver keys I pick up don't get tracked for this level. Why is this taking so long? I just need to shoot my wands instead of... yeah, because the horn is full of food again. I'm going to wait until our wand gets to max charge, then we'll... Lightning Wand him. Oh, we'll press the wrong button and we'll wait, actually. Now we'll Lightning Wand. Max out that excess charge talent, because it's doing a lot of work for us. I noticed we did pick up a key just there, and it didn't show up in our journal, so I'm reasonably sure that that's the key that fell down the pitfall trap. We're going to go ahead and try it and see if it... Yeah, because now we're showing we have 2 keys here. So, excuse me. I'm glad that doesn't, like, soft lock the loot or confuse the game. I guess that's, I wonder if that happened to them in testing. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a ring or a wand. We value wands much higher on the mage than anything else. Not the greatest wand, but we're still gonna use it just because that gives us more wands to benefit from our wand recharging. So, and it will still do good damage when it's upgraded to +7 by the magic charge effect from the arcane missile wand. So that'll actually give us a lot of armor over the course of the game as well. Ooh, we've got another wand to use. I don't want to hotbar that one because I'd rather have everything else on here more closely. I'd rather pay more close attention. That is cursed, unfortunately. I think there are some cool builds that used cursed wands, but I'm not running it, and I don't know how they work, so I'm just gonna uncurse it. And I think it's always worth cleansing in that situation, just because it gives you extra wand charges to recharge, which is always good for you. And I think we can probably just kill him with an unupgraded frost wand strike at that point. Yeah. And let's eat some food to get wand recharging. So we pretty effectively have infinite damage now, and honestly, we don't even probably need to put more than 2 or 3 more upgrade scrolls into the staff. I might put more upgrade scrolls into it, depending on how I'm feeling, if I want armor later on. But until I start to get to serious danger... Okay, we're going to see if we can kill this guy from out of line of sight. So, it is convenient that the sight talent from Tier 2, Arcane Vision, will allow us to get this kill without him being able to see us. So, that's pretty cool. We can do a lot of the same sight tricks that the Huntress can, which is nice. Go ahead and cripple and blind that guy, which will allow us to get away from him. And then shield... we're actually going to shoot the lightning wand here, just because that'll jump to the second one as well. And yeah. And then I just kept on blasting. He's chilled. We're gonna keep shooting. We'll disintegration, why not? And then, now that we've used quite a few charges, let's eat from the Horn of Plenty a few times. We actually got, excuse me, some plate armor there. So that might be, that might end up being the armor we use long term. How many... We have a ton of identify scrolls, so we're just going to go ahead and see how good that plate armor is. It's not upgraded, naturally, unfortunately, but we can, we'll hold on to it, and we might use the blacksmith to, because the blacksmith can take a +0 plate armor, give it 1 upgrade, and then plate armor, excuse me, ends up being a pretty common drop, especially in the last couple floors. So we can probably make up to a +3 plate armor with the blacksmith, and then be able to upgrade it from there. But it does mean we don't want to upgrade the... we definitely don't want to upgrade it before we get the first... the Guardian Trap. We're going to go ahead and do that just because we have enough power. And this is actually a really good room for us to fight in, because it will cause enemies to engage in a ranged battle with me. Though it's not actually dragging anything to me, which is kind of surprising. Oh, they must have just been further away than I had hoped. We want to try to use the Thief's Band here, just because it's about to overcap. I don't think you can actually steal from those. Yeah, they have nothing to steal, but the Cripple and Blind are still nice. So we'll start hitting him with wands. And that's 14 shielding on that rock armor. That's That's pretty solid. We definitely should have examined that that statue and figured out what weapon he had, by the way, but I'm pretty sure this build has attained escape velocity, so I'm not paying an absolute ton of attention. Another scroll of upgrade, which, what do we do with those? We put them into our staff. Fortunately, it caps out at at 10 charges, so we no longer gain that benefit of upgrading our staff, but it still does more damage and increases the effect of the, that's a mimic, so we're gonna blast it, and then we'll frost wand it, then we'll blast it again, then we'll ice wand it, and that's what a lot of our kills are gonna look like. We should probably be using the Wand of Disintegration a little bit more, but just because it's not on my hotbar, it's probably not going to get as much love unless I'm trying to really stretch out my resources. But the Lightning Wand and the Frost Wand are the two wands that scale best with upgrade level for direct damage. So they're probably going to allow us to get most of our kills pretty quickly, which is nice. And then, let's see, let's eat some more food. I want to dirtle just a little bit until my staff gets that 10th charge so that I can get shield. There we go. Shoot that. Shoot that. See if he has anything to steal. Oh, hey, look, we got some money from it. And it grew stronger. That's what we wanted. So we'll just let his shield run out. Kill this bat. Let's get some rock armor. We might be at risk of taking some damage at some point, so yeah. Just keep exploring. It's a pretty large floor. Oh, we're chilled. We have the potion holster. That's actually just gonna freeze our mystery meat, so we're not even worried about the fact that we're gonna get frozen here. That could have been dangerous if there were enemies. There we go, we got... Ooh! A Tormented Spirit. So if I just read a Remove Curse scroll now, while I'm next to that Tormented Spirit, it will cause the spirit to despawn and drop a piece of loot. Which unfortunately is just money, but... I don't know, it's a fun little quest to... Hey, I did the enemy right. Armor of Anti-Entropy. It's double unfortunate, because we actually would have liked that Remove Curse scroll to remove the curse on that Armor of Anti-Entropy. We are still going to identify it, because we do eventually want to... Oh, and that is already a +1, so that's pretty good. So if we can remove curse from that, we can actually get the blacksmith to bring that naturally to a +4 without using any upgrade scrolls, which is going to be real strong. I'm specifically shooting the Disintegration wand here, because that will cut through the spider web, which most wands will get blocked by it. So I guess that's a reason we're quite happy about that. What are we going to do next? Yeah, why not? Let's start getting some artifact recharging. Not that we're at a point where we have to attack things anyway, but... You know, we may as well be getting more benefit out of it if we are auto-attacking. You notice we specifically stepped on that trap because I assessed that we're powerful enough that the Guardians are nothing but an extra piece of loot for us. So, there it goes. Yeah, we'll just shoot him down. And there we go. That's a Runic Blade, a tier 4 piece of loot. We're kind of annoyed about that, This is a terrible room to encounter a caster in, because he's probably going to see us, and we're probably going to take a decent amount of damage. We do have swiftness on our armor, so... Yeah, but he sees us. Whatever, we've got shield, we'll just shoot him. We'll just use our very overpowered magic. Have a little snack to recharge it. The Horn of Plenty. It's so funny to me when I see people discuss online how good or bad the Horn of Plenty is for the for like your food economy, because that to me is so not the point of Horn of Plenty. Horn of Plenty just makes the food talents that every class gets very powerful. So I think that Horn of Plenty is always worth if you get it in like the first couple floors, by any means, it's worth speccing into, I think, because it almost always does something good for you. Oh, I shouldn't have just woken that guy up. We're gonna blind and cripple him because we'd really like to avoid getting poisoned. So we can make a little bit of distance, and now we'll just shoot him down with wands. There we go, and we'll have a snack to top it off. I probably should be being a little bit more efficient with my snack charges, but I don't know. We're lousy on resources right now. Go ahead and same thing, blind and crippled. We actually stole the mystery meat, so that's pretty cool. Shoot him. Shoot him again, and we'll just keep blasting. Do I want to kill the fish? Frozen carpaccio is nice, but I don't think it's necessarily worth... Oh, that's a potion of strength, though. You know what? I should be able to... I wonder if I can just steal from the fish. Let's try that. Huh, yeah, we can just steal the mystery meat from him. That's funny. We'll take it. Oh, there's our blacksmith. Pretty happy about that. Though we would like to find a remove curse scroll before we, Yeah, we don't have any remove curse scrolls right now, unfortunately. So we're just going to... Unfortunately, we're gonna try to sneak up on him while he's asleep, actually. And we're just going to go ahead and get a couple of melee attacks on this guy. That'll fully recharge all of our wands and all of our artifacts. Well, it didn't fully recharge the band, the Thieves' Band, but it gave it a charge, I think. Probably should have done the blacksmith there anyway, just because it's efficient, but I don't know. I want the extra. I would like to find one more plate armor, and I would like to find. All right, give me a plate armor drop. You can do it, Mr. Knollman. Let's see, we're on floor 13, so we're far enough away that I still wanna be trying to level that up instead of saving charges for the shop. Because technically, since we're killing him anyway, I don't know if it matters that we got his drop early, but I don't know. It's worth leveling up. Alright, let's do the blacksmith. We're kind of heavy on items right now, so I'm actually going to toss some stuff into the chasm just to clear my inventory out a little bit. And the only thing we don't want to toss is the plate armor. Or the pickaxe. That would be bad to toss the pickaxe. I don't think I've ever accidentally done that, but I can definitely see myself doing so when I'm just blindly mashing the ability to throw stuff away. Our armor's a little bit weaker than I'd prefer here, apparently, so we're gonna have to pay a little bit of attention to how we kill things, but luckily we have enough between the shield mage talent and the wand of armor. We're actually very, very tanky in a strange way. Once we get a pretty high armor value, like if we we should be able to get the plate armor 2+4 just because of the blacksmith. And then if we throw a couple more upgrade scrolls into it, we should be very, very difficult to kill for everything. Yeah. Bummed that I got another Geomancer. I don't think it makes a huge difference, and it might just be a case of like I need to get good and learn the pattern for the Geomancer rooms. But I feel like I always lose way more time looking for the last couple pieces of gold in the Knoll Caverns as compared to the other one that's not the Knoll Caverns, the Crystal Room or whatever. Pretty lucky that his guard didn't wake up. Zap the thing behind him. And then we have a lot of shields, so we'll make use of that to get some melee attacks off and charge our various pieces of equipment that receive charge. That's super lucky that there happened to be a piece of gold separating us from the chest there. Very happy about that. I might actually end a null cavern without being upset at it, since I kind of accidentally for free found one of the... I don't know if there were 1 or 2 chest rooms in these, but usually they're kind of hard to find. How are we doing on gold? We're at 28 gold, so we still got a ways to go. There's probably something up in this area based on these rocks. Yeah, it looks like there is. That's going to be a little bit annoying, so we're just going to shoot that guy as much as possible. Let's see how the Wand of Lightning works here. I guess I always thought that that they were made invulnerable, but I guess it's not quite fully invulnerable by the Geomancer's shield. I'm gonna make sure we eat some food after this, so we'll snack on the horn. I should never be double snacking. I should be waiting at least 8 returns between snacking to maximize the wand charge. Yeah, if I had done that correctly, I would have gotten all the way up to 10 for those 2 charges, but whatever. We're not low on resources right now, so it doesn't hurt us to play a little bit suboptimally. Kill that Geomancer. Yeah, it turns out a +8 Wand of Lightning hits pretty hard. And we'll do the same thing here with a Frost Wand, hit pretty hard, and we'll have a snack to celebrate how good of a magic user we are. Okay, unfortunately we're 2 gold short of... Oh, we're 5 gold short, excuse me. So we've missed something, hopefully, but it's not going to be obvious, unfortunately. So I guess we're just going to check in a couple places. And luckily this isn't going to be super punishing for us because we do have the Horn of Plenty, so our food economy is... Like, I haven't used a piece of food I've picked up in the past couple floors, so you can see it's kind of just accumulating in my inventory. So I can get away with a lot of extra hunger wasted in this room, which is convenient. I'm gonna check and make sure that this interior space isn't a chest room or something. Oh, it is. Look at that. And that's the 40th Dark Gold ore. No idea how I was supposed to guess that that was there. Maybe because there was this little nook here. I don't know, man. I just do not get this one. Standard null Geomancer kill, just avoid the avoidable damage, and you'll be fine. Kind of wish we didn't have a null guard there, but he'll more than likely get either killed or hampered by the rock flinging that the Geomancer is going to do anyway. So we'll try to ignore him. And now we can't really ignore him, so we'll just kill him. Luckily, we've got no shortage of damage right now. Oh, we got paralyzed. Shouldn't have done that. But this is why higher challenge runs are going to be real hard, because I'm trying to play fast to make the video, rather than... Because I could always dodge everything if I always played real slow, but I don't know. I feel like the videos I've been making are just too long, and I want to bring the average time down. So maybe it's worth having a... Our horn is full, which is nice. We'll go ahead and eat there just to... We didn't need the wand charges, but there's no reason to let it overcap. We've got the 40 gold and we've killed the boss, so we are coming back up. Unfortunately, we're not going to use the services yet because the thing we want to upgrade is cursed, and we need to wait till we have a remove curse scroll. So we'll be back for him. We might do that immediately after we get to the shop on floor 16. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. We're gonna just slowly walk out of that room, slowly. And as soon as that spider's in view, we're gonna unload on him. If he webs us, we'll just, we'll disintegration wand. But we'll just kill him in 2 hits, because we've got the good wands. It's annoying that the web persists, though. So we'll throw an item at it to make it go away, and then we'll armor wand, and we can take a hit there. We have a lot of shields, so I think we're just gonna stand and fight here. We could have gotten extra damage there, by the way. If we disintegration wand, we would have been able to hit both the spider and the null guard that was behind him. There we go. And we'll go and eat from our Horn of Plenty. We shouldn't have done that while the null guard was still alive, but... And then as soon as that wand recharging effect ends, we'll eat again from the Horn of Plenty. And there we go. All of our wands are on full charge again. Our Thieves' Armband is getting pretty high up there too. We'll have to pay attention. One shot the oh yeah, this build is very predictably powerful. Go ahead and blind and cripple him. Didn't manage to steal anything, but I think that still gives XP on the like still gets us closer to leveling it up. Speaking of people we want to, quite annoyed that that we got anti-magic on this enemy because we just have to smack him. I think we should probably still be able to get the shield from our wands, even though he won't take damage. So when our shield runs out, we are going to go ahead and shoot him. And on the last turn of our magic charge, we're going to use the earth wand as well to get the armor from that. So I don't think we did damage with any of those wand attacks, so I wasn't super paying attention. But we were still able to get a decent amount of utility out of them, which we're pretty happy with. Oh, there's another. This one will be significantly easier because our wands will do damage. And we'll just shoot it. And have a snack to completely refund our resources. Alright. See what's there. The item is... we don't have a remove curse scroll here, which is a bummer. Haste, healing, and an unknown is not super appealing. What are our unknowns? One of our unknowns is experience, so it might be worth it for us to spend some time trying to identify potions, but we don't have enough seeds to make any new potions. I think I just want the piece of gear. It could possibly be a wand. The Chalice of Blood is normally very good, but I'm pretty happy with the artifact set that I have now, so I think optimally I would probably switch the Thief's Armband out and use the Chalice of Blood now that I've gotten it, because it's probably the most powerful artifact in the game, all things said. But I'd rather use the Thief's Armband, so that's what I'm going to do. That's all of that floor. Please give us a remove curse. It's kind of the downside of completing the unique curse spirit that I got earlier, was that I did technically waste a remove curse. Okay, we're going to wand this spider that's sleeping so that we can avoid losing a wand charge into the... because you can't zap through the spider web with anything but the disintegration wand, which is actually kind of working in our favor because it means that the caster null down there can't shoot us right now, which we're pretty happy about. We're probably going to take a hit for moving through his field of view, but we've got shield up. Oh, and I guess not. We're fast enough. Our horn is full of food, so we're going to smack him first, because that will also give us wand charge, and he shouldn't be able to do damage to us. Yeah. Go ahead and eat the food there, just because the horn is full. Stone of Flock, and hey look, it's a key. corrosive gas trap, but that's not really in a usable location. Energy crystal, that's nice. And amber potion. Let's see, what do we want to do here? We've got 3 identify scrolls, that's not a ton. Got an upgrade scroll that we're gonna put into our staff, because that's just very strong. That's our entire build, is the staff. Did I want energy? I feel like I wanted energy for some reason, but I can't remember why now. Oh, we've got strength potions that we need to drink. That would matter for giving us bonus damage on our staff. Yeah, that brings us up to 9 bonus damage. So it's not doing a ton of damage when we attack things with it, but 19 to 33 damage is consistently at least like a 10th or whatever of their hit bar, of their damage. Nah, I don't think I have enough things identified that I want to do alchemy. I am considering, I kind of want to identify the potions, actually, so I think I'm going to just turn some of them into energy. And I don't have anything I want to use the energy on immediately, but I will do it eventually, or I will need the energy eventually. We're getting closer and closer to one of these being... Okay, the amber was experience, unfortunately. We would have rather not lost that. But that does mean we're happy to identify the rest by disenchanting them. Let's go ahead and immediately turn that experience potion into a divine inspiration and drink it. Actually, we should see which talent tier I want. I think in general, tier 3 and tier 4 are the best to do. I might actually want to get Empowering Meal just because the Horn of Plenty is such a huge part of my build right now, and an extra zap per... but it's only 3 bonus damage. I don't think that's worth a shield, unless... Yeah, this is specifically the last charge in the staff, so it's not any other wand either. So we're just going to go ahead and put this into tier 3. And we'll go ahead and max out the mystical charge ability, and then start putting points into empowered strike here. And that will start making it really strong for us to cycle between, wand, strike, auto attack, in that order when we start getting the empowered strike talent, which I don't think we really need to be doing right now, but it is a powerful thing we can do. Let's see. Another scale armor, some money, sure. Really bummed about not getting a... I'm going to move up here because I don't want to fight that. The bat can drop a healing potion. Yeah, the bat did actually give us the healing potion from the steel there, so we'll take that. And we could auto-attack it here, but I just don't want to... They're high dodge enemies. I'd rather not give them the chance to get really lucky and take a ton of health from me. Is that a Blazing DM-1000? That's not so bad. We're just going to make sure we're in water when we're fighting it. Let's use that armband. We already have full... shield, so we're just going to start attacking it. Always happy to start with the Frost Wand, because chilling it will slow its the rate at which it can attack me. We're happy about that. And then we'll just, per usual, start cycling through the wands. Give it an attack there, why not? We're going to kill the knoll here as well, and we'll get a ton of extra armor. There's our last plate armor that we need to get the maximum value out of the blacksmith. Really bummed about that about the anti-magic DM-1000. I think that's probably one of the worst case enemies here. So we're actually going to I think we're just going to put him to sleep once he's not blocking a path. Yeah, so let's hit him with a Stone of Deep Sleep. Oh, and he's immune to that because he's immune to magic. I guess duh is the answer to that. We're going to auto-attack until our staff is full. And then even though it's not going to do damage, we're just going to shoot him for the shield. And we're also going to get the armor from the 29 armor. That's such an amount of armor. Yeah, so even though we're not doing a ton of melee damage to him and he didn't take our magic damage, we're still able to use our wands for a ton of shielding. That's the last plate armor, so we're happy about that. Hopefully it's not also cursed. It is not. So as soon as we find a remove curse scroll, we'll be able to make a big ol' +4 plate armor that will keep us safe for a while. And we'll probably toss a couple of upgrade scrolls into that as well. So we might save the... nope. We didn't check for it, but that does look like it's a mimic there. I think I just saw it open. Yeah, that is a mimic. We don't know what this... I don't know what this diamond ring is either, but I don't want to possibly put on a cursed ring, since I'm trying to save those resources for getting the armor upgraded and ready right now. Let's see what we got. An assassin's blade and a potion of levitation. Cool. More tier 4 stuff to sell. I think the higher tier stuff sells for more. I might be wrong in caring about what tier of loot drops I get, but... we're gonna search. That's kind of a bummer that... Oh, I wonder, I guess the enemy must not check for collision with the fire trap when I can't see it. That's kind of funny. We're gonna shoot him just because we have the ability to. I don't have a great way to deal with this burning right now, unfortunately. So I'm going to... How am I going to do this? The water's pretty far away. I might just go around and try to approach that from the other side, I think is the correct answer. Annoying that we got the spider there. We'll just wait for him to come through the door. We're going to hit him with the Wand of Disintegration here, because that'll zap his wand that's going to be in our way. And we'll finish him off with the auto attack. Our horn is full, so we should eat from it. And our Thieves' Armband is almost full too, so we want to make sure that we use that against this enemy. This is technically dangerous. We could take a little bit of damage here, but we blind him. We got the steal, so that's pretty cool. Fortunately, it does prevent him from dropping there, I guess. Which, ooh, a DM annoying. Let's go ahead and use the armband on him. And then we'll attack till we have max charge, do the armor combo, and do one of the damage combos, and kill him. Let's see, that's a gripping trap, so that won't run out if we kill it. Man, we're really getting a lot of enemies here. I technically should not have taken that hit anyway, because it makes me vulnerable, which is a status effect I don't particularly like, but I am not feeling in any danger at all this run, so I would rather just shoot him and kill him quickly. There we go. And we're also going to make sure that we have a path here between these two. There we go. That's the entire floor. Unfortunately, no remove curse scroll, but we should probably get one from the floor above. Let's see, how are we doing? We're not fully charged, so we'll eat some food, and we'll finish charging our staff. Get a quick lay of the... Man, that is a high density of exposed wiring. We definitely don't want to fight him in that quadrant. I think this quadrant and this quadrant probably look the safest to fight him in, so we'll try to aggro him from over here. And just kind of wait until he finds his way over to this big open area that we're in. We could chase him down, but I'd rather fight him in a spot that's advantageous for me. And we should do pretty well against him, since we have a lot of burst damage to power through his... defenses and attacks and whatnot. And phases, that's the word I was looking for, phases. I'm actually going to start moving a little bit early, just because he's going to get real fast soon. And I would rather be near the spot that I can escape. So we'll do that. We'll do the armor one here. Yeah, and there we go. That was a way to avoid a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we don't really have an artifact or a strategy that helps us very much with this fight. So, though the flip side, I guess, is that we're pretty strong against the pylons since we have a ranged attack, so I don't have to dodge its lightning. I can just stand here and shoot it. And we're still gonna, even though the damage is capped, so it doesn't matter that we're taking advantage of the increased level of the wand, we're still gonna ration out our wand shots to get the maximum value out of the wand recharging, because we're gonna need to go ahead and tap the Horn of Plenty there a few times. Let's see. And this is a good quadrant to fight him in. I think I kind of want to kite him around a little bit until I get the, and I guess he's going to enforce that with shooting poison gas anyway, so that kind of works in my favor. I wanted to give my artifact, or my wand charging time to cook anyway. And we're almost full on the staff. We have to move into melee range of him. Not super happy about that. That would have been a good place to use the Thief Armband, by the way, but since we're on floor 15, I kind of want to save it, and it doesn't do that much against the DM. So we're going to see if the armor combo here is effective. Unfortunately, he's going to poison gas us out of it being useful immediately. But, luckily we can run away here. And we'll... Ooh, don't like that at all. We're going to take a couple hits here, because I really don't want to let him walk through the exposed wiring again. And stay out of the poison here. We're getting pretty far from the place we have the ability to escape his rampage mode, which we're not super happy about. But we're not doing terrible. We might take a hit or two here. Nope, we didn't even take one hit. That's pretty solid. We're gonna go through the north path here, and I should probably check too. I don't have any blink stones, so the very last phase of his might be one that's gonna cost me some healing consumables, but so far we're looking good. We're gonna snack preemptively here, since we know we're gonna be using a lot of wand charges. Here on the pylon, but the pylon's going to be a super easy kill for us, which is always nice. We'll go ahead and shoot a Wand of Frost at him since we have the upgrade, and slowing him's never bad. Keep on snacking to keep the wand charge high. Unfortunately, he's going to get a lot of shielding here, and there's nothing we can do about it, so we're just going to try to kite him back into the area that doesn't have a ton of exposed wiring, so that the damage we do will stay meaningful and not get immediately replaced by shield constantly. So, and I think this counts as that, and we have all of our armor and shielding wand charges left, so we'll just start blasting them. Oh, he cut through our defenses there really quickly, but I guess it doesn't matter that much if we hit him for. It's a slight mistake on my part. We hit him with or we started that phase while we were in the water. We're actually gonna try to make sure to cause him to think we're unreachable one more time here, so that he'll ram into the wall here and stun himself for a turn. So we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna go. And I believe that that gets us a little bit more distance on him. We're gonna take a hit, but that's okay. We're probably gonna take another hit or two, but that's still. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to use our. We might use an invisibility potion or something here if we need to. I don't want to. That's generally not a great use of consumables, in my opinion, but. And we actually dodged the only attack we're going to take from him for free there, so he poison gases us, kind of forces us to run away. We'll use this time to get some artifact charging going, which we're pretty happy about. We don't have a safe spot. We're going to take some damage from stepping on this exposed wiring, but I think that's better than being paralyzed. So we're going to avoid getting paralyzed. Now we're just, we'll just fight him. We've got consumables. We'll still chill him because that's still really good. And we're just spending charges because we want him dead fast. There we go. That's DM 1000 on the mage. Not too difficult of a fight, especially given that I have the armor wand when it's upgraded by the magic charge effect is just so strong. We're probably going to run this video a little bit longer because I do want to go and do the blacksmith. If there's a remove curse scroll in this shop, I want to handle the blacksmith stuff before I end the episode, just because I am thinking about it right now and would rather not. Okay, so that's the magic map. Let's identify. There's the remove curse. We'll go ahead and buy that. We'll go ahead and buy that with our thief band, since we have the charges to do so. I'm pretty happy about that. And we'll go ahead and remove curse from that plate armor immediately. We're pretty happy about that. Let's see what else we got. The identify could be interesting. Oh, we forgot to buy the magic holster, which we absolutely want. I really don't think it's ever worth stealing unless you have max charges, by the way, because the shopkeeper will immediately leave if you fail. So I think it's better to only steal when you have enough charges to guarantee it. And you get experience for that steal anyway. So like you see my thief's band is up at +4 now. So it's pretty strong. I think that's... Let's grab the... I always like having identify scrolls. We'll grab that. And then I'm going to run back to the blacksmith before I end the episode so that I can have my armor set before I start the next one. And I realize I saw there was another item there that I forgot to pick up, but I'm coming back. It's not going to hurt me to forget it. So we'll just go backtrack. I wonder if there's a... I hope that... Yeah, there is a secret door there. That's convenient. And then we already stole the meat from that fish, so we're going to continue to ignore him. Alright, Mr. Blacksmith. Okay, so we want to upgrade it. Very important that you do this first, by the way, because if you try to do this last, it will not work anymore, since the upgrade only works on items that are +2 or below. And then we'll reforge it twice. There we go, and we've got a +4 plate armor that we can wear that we're pretty happy with. We'll go ahead and see if we can get a decent, and we got swiftness on this one too. Well, it's not the best, but it's certainly not useless. So, I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try famous last words, and we got viscosity, which... Also not actively bad. I definitely like it less than swiftness, so I think that's a loss overall for me, but it's not a bad one by any means. We will certainly be able to recover somehow. I think I do actually want to go to this alchemy hut real quick and turn my bland fruits into healing potions. So we're gonna kill this robot real quick. And let's see, bland fruit and healing seed. And bland fruit and healing seed. I think a lot of people recommend, by the way, that you save those for star flowers. I tend to not think that's worth it. I think that you're better off getting the levels by fighting most of the time. Just because you're more likely to get loot drops that way. And I think that you win this game by snowballing consumables, not so much by avoiding fights. There's probably a way to do it by avoiding fights. And I guess if you watched my warrior run, you saw me do the entirely pacifist ascension. But I'm not gonna waste any more time on this alchemy hut. I've got my +4 armor. I've got Swift on it. I kind of want to know what that ring I'm holding is, and I've got a bunch of identify scrolls, so we're gonna find out. And it's a +1 ring of sharpshooting. That would be a good find on a lot of builds, but we're not really leveraging thrown weapons this run, so we don't care that much. So we'll probably just sell it. Kind of annoying that we got poisoned there, but you know, we'll live. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, we got rooted somehow, too. That's double annoying. Oh well. Luckily, as we randomly mash melee on these guys, that will refill our wands pretty nicely. So I think we're gonna... have maxed out wand charges before we go upstairs. Zapping, it deals 33% damage, and the staff's bonus effect gets 100% power. Yeah, we'll keep on doing that. Mostly just because we're not using a build that can use Ally Warp, and Desperate Power is something I think I'm unlikely to get to, given how many wand charges I'm generating. I don't think I'm going to get to the last charge of my staff very often to take advantage of that talent. So, alright, let's sell the rest of these items. Clean out my inventory as much as possible, and we're gonna call it there for today. We've taken a strong build and made it stronger, I think. Getting the +4 plate armor there is pretty nice, so we're probably gonna be able to really make use of the Battlemage melee ability, and we still want to be relying primarily on the wands and the magic that we can use, but this game actually pulls off the Gish fantasy, which is pretty nice. But okay, let me end this video before I talk for another 30 minutes about it. Yeah, as usual, if you guys have any questions about what you saw, or you want to see any specific kind of content in the future, then go ahead and leave me a comment, and I will do my best to reply to you. I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good day or night or whatever time it is. And I will catch you next time.